And so, when you want to go to Looker, there's a couple of ways, right? One is you can simply say, I want to publish this. And when you publish this, we can actually then go to, it'll do using, our friends from Starburst, right? From Presto perspective, we can do a Presto view, which will then be connected to any BI tool that has a Presto connector. So Looker, Power BI, Tableau, et cetera. Um, or, what you see here is, I can directly, without building the view, I can say, hey, I actually want to go to Looker, right? And so we do have an integration here with Looker called Explore and Looker. And so, for example, if this is what I want, I can instantly click on this and we'll automatically open up Looker and we'll automatically show you the data. So here you actually see the two different tables, one from Oracle and one from Snowflake. And so, I can say, all right, let's take a look at package, let's take a look at, you know, um, you know, plan ID, right? I can, run this. So now I'm in Looker, I can do whatever I normally do. And what's cool about this is normally, right, when you get data into Looker, right, you'd have to use LookML, so you have to go to develop and build it. So what we've shown you here is the ability to go straight from Promethium, where you not only have discovered the data, you not only have logically joined the data without moving the data, without doing any ETL, but you've also now automatically done the LookML piece. And so now the data is automatically here. You can actually add this as well, and you can run it, you can visualize it, add filters, etc. And so it makes a very seamless experience. And so this is one way that you can get data into Looker very easily, right? So you can play around with different visualizations. I'm not a Looker expert. You guys had a Looker expert, which show, hey, you do this much better than I can. But basically, the power of this is, with Promethium, imagine users no longer need to wait to have different data moved in, right? Any question you ask in Promethium, any discovery of data, that's all now available in Looker, right? You don't have to go and do ETLs, and you can see exactly what was required. You can manipulate it, visualize it any way you want. So it's really nice and tight integration. That's how easy it is to get data from Promethium into Looker to do the storytelling and the visualization that Shohei described. But imagine now, once Looker is connected to Promethium, any data source that Promethium was connected to, right? Looker now has full access. Any question that was built by Promethium, Looker can further drill down on. Or sometimes it's users just want a list of questions that people have asked in their environment. And from there, right, they can see within one particular question, they can see the data that was involved. They can see any answers, directions of how to assemble it, how to do the joins, as well as the SQL, as well as published, all in a single location. And the reason why that's great is that, heaven forbid, right, if people were to leave your organization, all the logic and all the work they've done to answer a question is now preserved in your organization. So the next person coming to do the job can easily, leverage this information going forward without having to start all over. So this is a great way to kind of just get started and leverage Promethium to very quickly not just answer questions, but continue the knowledge transfer and always aggregate the knowledge of not just data, but also how that data was actually used to answer key relevant business questions.